girl who's never made a mistake. Have any of you never made a mistake? Everybody's made a mistake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they always bad? Not always, right? So let's find out what kind of mistake she makes and if it's a bad one. For Beatrice Bottomwell, Friday began like any other day. She matched her socks, and of course she put her shoes on their proper feet. She remembered to feed her hamster Herbert his favorite food, broccoli. And when she made a sandwich for her little brother Carl's lunch, she used exactly the same amount of peanut butter as jelly. When she stepped outside to greet her fans, she didn't forget to say good morning and thank you. They asked if she had made her bed. She had. They asked if she forgot to do her homework. Nope. What about tonight's talent show? They asked. I'm ready, said Beatrice with a smile. After all, her juggling act had won 3 years in a row. Most people in town didn't even know Beatrice's name. They just called her the girl who never made mistakes, because for as long as anyone could remember, she never did. Unlike Beatrice, Carl made lots of mistakes. He ate his grounds and drew with his green beans. He danced with his hands and played piano with his feet. Carl loved to make mistakes. At school, Beatrice was on a cooking team with her 2 best friends, Millie and Sarah. To make their giant rhubarb muffins, they needed 4 eggs. Beatrice went to the refrigerator to carefully choose the biggest, eggiest egg she could find. But on her way back, her legs slipped out from under her. The eggs went flying. Beatrice was about to make her first mistake. You guys think she's gonna fall?
No.
No?
She's gonna fall, but
But she
she's gonna fall.
didn't. That was so close, thought Beatrice. Sorry, Beatrice, I dropped a piece of rhubarb. Oh, mention it, Ellie. For the rest of the school day, Beatrice could not stop thinking about her almost mistake. See, she caught one of the eggs with her mouth. On her way home from school, Beatrice watched Millie and Sarah ice skating in the park. Come join us, said Millie. It's fine, said Sarah. Beatrice watched them slip and slide on the frozen pond. Millie and Sarah laughed as they wobbled on the ice. No thanks, said Beatrice. At supper, Beatrice barely touched her food. Is everything all right, kiddo? Asked her father. I'm worried I'll mess up tonight, said Beatrice, and everyone will be watching. Worry? You don't make mistakes, he said with a smile. Beatrice tried to smile too. After supper, Beatrice got ready for her talent show. First, she woke up Herbert from his nap. Next, she grabbed a salt shaker from the kitchen table. Finally, she filled up the water balloon. The school auditorium was packed. Beatrice felt her stomach jumping inside of her. Beatrice waited for her juggling music to begin. That's her. That's the girl who never made mistakes, said a woman. Oh, we know she'll be perfect, said a man. When the music started, she tossed Herbert into the air. Next, she added the salt shaker, and finally, the water balloon. Beatrice didn't miss a beat. The crowd clapped with delight, but Beatrice noticed something odd about the salt shaker. The specks falling out were not white. Uh-oh, what do you guys think she grabbed?
Pepper.
Achoo! Herbert was so surprised by his sneeze that he grabbed the water balloon with his claws. Kablooey! Herbert, pieces of the water balloon and pepper rained down on top of Beatrice. For the first time in as long as anyone could remember, Beatrice made a mistake, and it was a big one. The music stopped. Beatrice didn't know what to do. Cry? Run off stage? The crowd sat stunned. They couldn't believe it. The girl who never made mistakes made a mistake. Beatrice looked up at Herbert. He looked back at her. His hamster fur was soaked and speckled with bits of bloom. Beatrice let out a giggle, and the giggle grew into a chuckle, and then the chuckle became a laugh. The people in the crowd looked at each other, and then back at Beatrice. They began to giggle, then chuckle, then finally roar with laughter. Beatrice and the audience laughed until they couldn't remember why they were laughing. That night, Beatrice slept better than she ever had. In the morning, no fans greeted Beatrice. When she got dressed, Beatrice, for no reason at all, put a polka dot sock on one foot and a plaid sock on the other. Beatrice and Carl made sandwiches. This time they put the peanut butter and jelly on the outside. They called it an inside-out PB&J. Lunch was messy and delicious. Later, Beatrice found Millie and Sarah skating in the park. They fell a lot and laughed. Now people no longer called her the girl who never made mistakes. They just called her Beatrice. So what do you guys think this mistake helped her learn? Easton?
Don't put socks, different socks on.
Yeah, kind of. Bryce?
It's okay to make mistakes. You don't have to be perfect. It's okay to whenever you see a mistake, be like, oh, that's okay, because then we all have more fun than when she was perfect.
Right, she laughed it off and then she was able to enjoy time with her friends, huh? So do you guys think mistakes are all bad? No? What do you think she learned, Rhett?
She learned that mistakes isn't a bad thing.
That's right. All right, that's all I got for you guys.
Yay!